Chapter 1. Embracing the Shadows. Welcome to Shadow Work, How Your Dark Side is Your Best Friend. In this chapter, we're going to embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. The concept of shadow work, derived from the psychological theories of Carl Jung, involves confronting and understanding the parts of ourselves that we often choose to ignore or repress, the so-called dark side. This process is not just about uncovering our hidden fears and desires, but also about leveraging them to achieve personal growth and transformation. Understanding the shadow. The shadow comprises all the parts of ourselves that we've pushed into the unconscious because they didn't fit the image we wanted to present to the world. This includes not only negative impulses like anger or jealousy, but also positive traits that we might have been taught to suppress, such as assertiveness or ambition. The shadow is multifaceted and complex, containing the seeds of our potential as much as the roots of our fears. Why embrace the shadow? Embracing your shadow can be challenging but incredibly rewarding. It offers a path to authenticity and wholeness. By facing these repressed aspects, we can heal, find greater emotional balance, and access a fuller use of our capacities. Ignoring your shadow can lead to a life half-lived, where you are out of touch with significant parts of who you are. Steps to engage with your shadow. Awareness. The first step in shadow work is becoming aware of what is in the shadow. This can be achieved through reflection, meditation, or journaling. It's about asking yourself hard questions and being willing to look at the answers honestly. Acceptance. Once you've identified aspects of your shadow, the next step is acceptance. This doesn't mean resigning yourself to these traits, but rather acknowledging them as a part of your whole self. Integration. The final step is integration, where you begin to consciously incorporate these traits into your life in a healthy and balanced way. This might mean standing up for yourself more, expressing your needs, or even embracing your competitive side in a way that is constructive rather than destructive. Benefits of shadow work. Engaging in shadow work can lead to numerous benefits. Improved relationships. By understanding your own darker tendencies, you can empathize better with others, leading to deeper and more authentic relationships. Increased energy and vitality. Repressing aspects of your personality requires energy. Embracing and integrating your shadow can free up this energy for more productive uses. Enhanced creativity. The shadow often houses emotional and creative powers that, once accessed, can lead to a surge in creativity. Greater authenticity. Living in alignment with your whole self fosters a greater sense of authenticity and self-fulfillment. As we continue through this audiobook, we will explore each of these steps in detail, providing you with the tools to not only confront your shadow but to embrace and integrate it, turning what was once hidden into a source of strength. Chapter 2. The Mirror of Self-Awareness. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of shadow work. It is through self-awareness that we can begin to glimpse the contours of our hidden selves. Imagine holding a mirror to your soul. What do you see? Often, we avoid looking too closely for fear of what might stare back. But it is in these depths that your true power lies, buried under layers of fear, shame, and unresolved emotions. Reflect without judgment. The first step is to reflect on your emotions and reactions without judgment. This practice is not about labeling your feelings as good or bad, but about understanding them. When you feel anger, instead of pushing it away, ask yourself, what is this anger trying to tell me? Anger can often be a sign of boundaries being crossed or unmet needs. By listening to your emotions, you can learn from them instead of being ruled by them. The role of meditation. Meditation can be a powerful tool in developing self-awareness. It allows you to observe your thoughts and feelings in a detached, non-judgmental way. This isn't about changing what you feel, but about understanding why you feel it. As you meditate, you give your shadow self a space to speak without fear of criticism or suppression. Questions to deepen self-knowledge. Here are some questions to ask yourself that can help deepen your self-knowledge. What traits in others irritate me the most? Often, what we dislike in others reflects an unacknowledged part of our own nature. When do I feel most alive? These moments can reveal hidden aspects of your shadow that are longing to be expressed. What are my biggest fears? Understanding your fears can provide insights into the barriers your shadow has erected. Acceptance, the gateway to integration. Acceptance comes when you stop fighting your shadow and start listening to it. It's about recognizing that every part of you has value and a role to play in your life. This acceptance doesn't happen overnight. It requires patience, compassion, and an open heart. But as you accept these hidden parts of yourself, you unlock a more authentic and powerful version of who you are. As you engage in this deep self-reflection, remember that the goal is not to eradicate the shadow but to understand it and give it expression in healthy, constructive ways. This chapter is a call to action. Look within, embrace what you find, and move forward with a fuller sense of who you are. This is how you turn your dark side into your best friend. Chapter 3. The Power of Acceptance. Acceptance is the bridge between awareness and integration in shadow work. It's about acknowledging every facet of your being, even those that are hard to face. This step is not about resigning to negativity or weaknesses. It's about recognizing that every aspect of yourself contributes to your complete being. Here, we delve into the essence of acceptance and how it can transform your engagement with your shadow. Embracing all parts of you. Imagine each of your emotions and traits as individual threads in a larger tapestry. Each thread, no matter its color or texture, is essential to the integrity and beauty of the whole. Embracing your shadow means recognizing the value of these darker threads. When you do, you turn them from weaknesses into strengths, moving from resistance to embrace. Resistance to parts of ourselves arises from fear of the unknown, of being judged, or of facing our own perceived inadequacies. To move from resistance to embrace, you must cultivate a culture of internal kindness. Approach each discovery about yourself with the same compassion you would offer a dear friend. This shift in perspective can reduce the power that fear holds over you and can open you to a more profound acceptance. The role of forgiveness in acceptance. Forgiveness plays a critical role in accepting your shadow. It involves forgiving yourself for all the times you've denied or fought against your shadow traits. Forgiveness isn't about excusing your flaws or poor decisions. It's about understanding that every step, misstep, and detour was part of your growth. This realization can liberate you from the chains of past regrets and propel you towards a more accepting stance. Practical steps to cultivate acceptance. Daily reflection. Dedicate time each day to reflect on your thoughts and behaviors. Ask yourself what they reveal about your hidden desires and fears. Dialogue with the shadow. Engage in an internal dialogue with your shadow aspects. Ask them what they need from you and listen to their responses. Affirmations. Use affirmations to reinforce your commitment to embrace all parts of yourself. Phrases like, "I am willing to see this differently," or "I accept myself completely," can be powerful. Transformative acceptance. As you practice acceptance, you'll notice a shift in how you feel and interact with the world. Your relationships will deepen, your self-esteem will improve, and your reactions to life's challenges will become more measured and thoughtful. Acceptance empowers you to live authentically and to harness the creative energies of your shadow. In embracing your shadow fully, you allow it to become your ally. This partnership enables you to move through the world with a greater sense of peace and purpose. As you continue to work with your shadow, remember that each step forward enriches your understanding of yourself and enhances your capacity to live fully. This is the true gift of shadow work. Chapter 4. Harnessing your hidden strengths. Once you have begun to accept the existence and value of your shadow, the next step is to harness these energies for your personal growth and development. This is where you transform your hidden fears and repressed desires into sources of strength and motivation. Identifying strengths in the shadows. Your shadow often contains potent abilities and traits that, once acknowledged and embraced, can lead to significant personal empowerment. For example, a person who represses their assertiveness to avoid conflict might find that embracing this trait can improve their leadership skills and self-respect. Start by identifying which of your shadow aspects have the potential to be transformed into strengths. Reflect on times when a repressed part of yourself came to the forefront and how it felt or what it achieved. The art of transformation. Transformation involves a conscious effort to shift the way you perceive and utilize your shadow traits. This can be done through visualization exercises where you imagine channeling your repressed energies in positive ways. For instance, if you often hide your anger, Visualize yourself expressing this anger in a manner that asserts your boundaries without aggression. By regularly practicing these visualizations, you can begin to change your behavioral patterns in real life, creating new pathways. As you work on transforming your shadow, it's crucial to create new behavioral pathways. This can be likened to forging a new path through a dense forest. It's about making conscious choices that align with your goals and the new understanding of your shadow traits. Each time you choose to act in a new way, you strengthen this path, making it easier to follow in the future. Expanding emotional intelligence. Engaging with your shadow can significantly expand your emotional intelligence. By understanding and integrating your shadow, you gain deeper insights into your own emotional processes and those of others. This can enhance your interactions and relationships, as you're better equipped to deal with complex emotional dynamics constructively. Practices to enhance transformation. Role-playing. Engage in role-playing exercises where you act out how you could use your shadow traits in a positive manner. This can be done alone or with a trusted friend or coach. Journaling. Keep a journal of your experiences with your shadow. Document what you learn, how you feel, and the changes you notice in your interactions and internal dialogues. Mindfulness. Cultivate mindfulness to stay aware of your thoughts and feelings. This helps you catch yourself when you fall into old patterns and reinforces your new pathways. Living with integrity. By integrating your shadow, you turn what were once weaknesses into wellsprings of new strength. This process not only increases your authenticity but also aligns you more closely with your core values and aspirations. Living in such alignment brings a sense of completeness and integrity to your life. It allows you to navigate the world with a robust sense of self and a resilient, adaptive approach to challenges. Continuous growth. Remember, shadow work is not a one-time task but an ongoing process of personal development. Each step you take to understand and integrate your shadow is a step towards a more fulfilling life. Keep pushing the boundaries of your self-awareness and acceptance, and you will continue to uncover even deeper layers of potential within yourself. This continuous journey of growth ensures that you are always moving forward, not just within yourself but in how you relate to the world around you. Embrace these steps as opportunities for profound transformation and watch as your life unfolds in more vibrant and empowering ways. Chapter 5. Navigating emotional landscapes with your shadow. As you become more adept at integrating your shadow, you will inevitably face the complex emotional landscapes that your hidden parts create. This chapter focuses on navigating these emotional terrains, ensuring you maintain balance and continue to grow through the challenges and revelations that arise. Understanding emotional reactions. Your emotional reactions often serve as clues to the presence of shadow elements in your psyche. When a strong emotional response surfaces, be it anger, fear, jealousy, or sadness, it's a signal that something deeper is at play. Delve into these emotions, not to dwell on them but to understand their origins and what they are communicating about your needs and boundaries. The role of emotional triggers. Emotional triggers are events or interactions that cause a disproportionate emotional response. These triggers can be invaluable in shadow work because they highlight the areas where you are most vulnerable and where the shadow is most influential. Identifying your triggers allows you to anticipate and prepare for potential challenges, reducing their power over you and transforming them into opportunities for growth. Strategies for emotional regulation. Regulating your emotions is key to using them constructively. This can be achieved through several strategies. Breathing techniques. Simple breathing exercises can help calm the mind and reduce the intensity of emotional reactions, allowing for clearer thinking and decision-making. Physical activity. Engaging in physical activity can help release pent-up energy and emotions, providing a healthy outlet for stress and frustration. Structured reflection. Set aside regular times to reflect on your emotional state and write about your experiences. This can help you process emotions more thoroughly and gain deeper insights into your inner workings. Cultivating emotional resilience. Building emotional resilience is crucial for effectively dealing with life's ups and downs. Resilience allows you to recover more quickly from setbacks and maintain a positive outlook. Enhance your resilience by building a support network. Surround yourself with people who understand and support your journey. This network can provide external perspectives and emotional support when needed. Practicing optimism. Try to find the positive in every situation, especially in challenging times. This doesn't mean ignoring negative aspects, but rather balancing them with positive ones. Learning from past experiences. Each emotional experience provides lessons. By reflecting on what you've learned from past challenges, you can apply these lessons to future situations, reducing the likelihood of repeating painful patterns. Developing compassion for yourself and others. Compassion is a powerful tool in shadow work. By extending compassion to yourself, you give yourself permission to be human, to make mistakes, and to grow from them. Similarly, showing compassion to others can help you see their behaviors as reflections of their own struggles, which can deepen your understanding and patience. Creating emotional harmony. As you integrate your shadow, strive for emotional harmony, where your emotions, thoughts, and actions are aligned. This harmony leads to a more peaceful and fulfilling life, as you are no longer fighting against parts of yourself. Instead, you are working with all aspects of your being to create a life that truly reflects your whole self. Embrace these techniques and perspectives as you continue to explore and integrate your shadow. With each step, you gain not only deeper self-knowledge but also increased mastery over your life's direction. This empowerment is the true gift of embracing the full spectrum of your emotions and using them to fuel your ongoing growth and fulfillment. Chapter 6. Cultivating Mindfulness in Shadow Integration. Mindfulness is an essential practice in the realm of shadow work, serving as a powerful ally in recognizing and integrating your shadow. This chapter delves into how mindfulness can be effectively harnessed to not only observe your inner dynamics but also to foster deep, transformative changes within. Mindfulness, a gateway to the inner self. Mindfulness involves maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment with an attitude of openness and non-judgment. When applied to shadow work, mindfulness allows you to observe your subconscious tendencies without immediately reacting to them. This pause provides the space necessary for deeper understanding and thoughtful response. Techniques for enhancing mindfulness. Meditative practices. Regular meditation strengthens your ability to concentrate and remain present. Whether you prefer guided meditations, mindfulness-based stress reduction, or silent reflection, the key is consistency. Even a few minutes daily can significantly impact your ability to stay centered and aware. Mindful observation. Choose a daily activity during which you will be fully present. It could be as simple as drinking a cup of tea or walking. The objective is to engage fully with the process, noting every detail and sensation without allowing your thoughts to wander to past or future concerns. Mindful listening. Practice listening to both yourself and others without judgment or planning your next response. This form of active listening enhances your ability to connect with others on a deeper level and to hear what your inner self is truly saying. Using mindfulness to explore the shadow. Mindfulness can be particularly effective in uncovering the hidden aspects of your personality. It helps you notice the subtle impulses, reactions, and emotions that you typically might overlook or dismiss. By paying close attention to these details, you can start to piece together the fuller picture of your psyche, including those aspects that reside in the shadow. Mindfulness and emotional regulation. One of the greatest benefits of mindfulness in shadow work is its capacity for emotional regulation. By observing your emotions as they arise, you learn not to be overwhelmed by them but to experience them as transient states that you can manage and learn from. This ability to regulate your emotions is crucial when facing the often intense revelations that shadow work can bring. Deepening self-compassion through mindfulness. As you become more mindful, you'll likely develop a greater compassion for yourself. This self-compassion is vital in shadow work, as it allows you to approach your hidden fears and desires with kindness rather than criticism. Self-compassion fosters a supportive inner environment that encourages growth and healing. Incorporating mindfulness into daily life. Integrating mindfulness into your daily life creates a sustainable foundation for ongoing shadow work. It empowers you to remain attuned to your internal state and to continuously cultivate a deeper, more compassionate understanding of yourself. As mindfulness becomes a regular practice, you'll find that your capacity for self-awareness and self-acceptance expands, enhancing your overall quality of life. Mindfulness as a continuous practice. Remember, mindfulness is not a destination but a method of traveling through life. As you continue to practice, it will enrich every aspect of your existence, allowing you to remain present, purposeful, and peaceful. Through mindfulness, you learn to embrace every moment with grace and courage, turning the challenges of shadow work into opportunities for profound personal transformation. Chapter 7. The Art of Resilience in Shadow Work. Resilience is your ability to bounce back from setbacks and challenges, adapting and learning in the process. In the context of shadow work, resilience is not just about recovering from difficulties. It's about using these experiences as catalysts for profound personal growth and self-realization. This chapter explores how you can cultivate resilience to harness the transformative power of your shadow. Building resilience through self-awareness. Self-awareness is a critical resilience component, providing you with the insight needed to understand and manage your reactions to life's challenges. By becoming more aware of your emotional triggers and habitual responses, you prepare yourself to face them more consciously and constructively. Each encounter with your shadow presents an opportunity to practice this awareness, turning potential conflicts into moments of learning and growth. Embracing challenges as growth opportunities. Viewing challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles is a powerful shift in perspective that enhances resilience. Each difficulty you encounter in your shadow work is an invitation to deepen your understanding of yourself and to develop new strengths. When you embrace challenges in this way, you transform fear and resistance into curiosity and motivation. Strategies for developing emotional stamina. To build the emotional stamina necessary for effective shadow work, consider the following strategies. Regular reflection. Engage in regular reflection on your experiences and feelings. This practice helps you identify patterns in your emotional responses and develop strategies to deal with them more effectively. Seek feedback. Don't hesitate to seek feedback from trusted friends or mentors. External perspectives can provide invaluable insights into your blind spots and help you see your progress. Set realistic expectations. Understand that shadow work is a gradual process and set realistic expectations for your growth. Acknowledging that setbacks are part of the journey helps you maintain motivation and prevents discouragement. Nurturing perseverance. Perseverance is essential in shadow work, where progress can sometimes feel slow or cyclical. Nurturing a sense of determination and purpose will help you maintain your focus and keep moving forward, even when the path seems steep. Remember, each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory in the realm of personal development. Leveraging past successes. Reflect on past successes in your shadow work and other areas of your life. These memories can serve as powerful reminders of your capability and resilience. By recalling how you've overcome previous challenges, you reinforce your confidence and resolve to tackle current issues. Fostering a resilient mindset. Cultivating a resilient mindset involves adopting beliefs that support your growth and recovery. This includes beliefs in your ability to adapt, learn, and grow from all experiences. Affirmations can be particularly helpful here, such as, "I am capable of facing my shadows," or "Each challenge I overcome makes me stronger." The role of support systems. Having a robust support system is invaluable in building resilience. Whether it's friends, family, or a support group, these relationships provide encouragement and understanding. They remind you that you are not alone in your struggles, providing a network of support that can lift you during times of doubt or frustration. Continual learning and adaptation. Finally, understand that resilience is not a static quality but a skill that develops and strengthens through continued effort and learning. Each interaction with your shadow, each moment of discomfort or insight, builds this skill, making you more adept at navigating the complexities of your inner world. By embracing these principles and practices, you empower yourself to meet the challenges of shadow work with confidence and grace, turning each obstacle into a stepping stone towards a more integrated and resilient self. Chapter 8. Transforming Relationships Through Shadow Work. Shadow work not only transforms your relationship with yourself but also profoundly influences your interactions with others. By confronting and integrating your shadow, you unlock new ways to connect with people, enhancing empathy, communication, and authenticity in your relationships. The impact of shadow on relationships. Often, the issues we face in relationships are reflections of our internal struggles. The traits and behaviors that irritate us in others are frequently those we have not reconciled within ourselves. Recognizing this pattern is the first step in transforming these interactions. When you begin to work on these shadow aspects internally, you find that your external relationships start to change for the better. Enhancing empathy. Empathy grows dramatically as you engage in shadow work. By understanding your own hidden fears and desires, you become more adept at recognizing these elements in others. This understanding allows you to connect on a deeper level, making it easier to navigate conflicts and share joys. Empathy encourages a non-judgmental approach to interactions, fostering stronger, more open relationships. Improving communication. As you integrate your shadow, you often find that your communication skills improve. You become more aware of your words' impact and learn to listen actively, which is essential for meaningful conversations. This can lead to more effective and heartfelt communication, where both parties feel heard and valued. Steps to use shadow work in relationships. Recognize projection. Learn to recognize when you are projecting your shadow onto others. This awareness can help you differentiate between your own internal issues and the actual behaviors of others. Own your feelings. Take responsibility for your feelings rather than attributing them to someone else's actions. This shift prevents unnecessary conflicts and builds trust. Practice active listening. Engage fully when listening to others, reflecting on what is being said, and responding thoughtfully. This practice helps clarify misunderstandings and deepens connections. Building authentic connections. Authenticity in relationships is greatly enhanced by shadow work. When you are true to yourself, you encourage others to do the same, creating a space where everyone can be genuine without fear of judgment. Authentic connections are built on this foundation of trust and openness, where all parties feel safe to express their true selves. Dealing with relationship challenges. When challenges arise, as they inevitably will, your work with your shadow equips you to handle them more gracefully. You can approach conflicts with a clear understanding of your emotional triggers and with strategies to manage them. This capability allows you to resolve conflicts in ways that strengthen rather than weaken relationships. Encouraging others in their growth. As you progress in your shadow work, you can become a supportive force for others in their own journeys. Share your experiences and insights in a way that encourages others to explore their own shadows. This can help create a supportive environment where growth and self-discovery are encouraged and celebrated. Nurturing long-term relationship growth. Incorporating the principles of shadow work into your long-term relationship goals can lead to enduring and fulfilling connections. By continually striving to understand and integrate various aspects of yourself, you encourage a dynamic of growth and understanding in your relationships. This dynamic ensures that as you change and evolve, your relationships do too, remaining vibrant and relevant. Through these practices, shadow work becomes not just a tool for personal development but a key to richer, more resonant relationships. By fostering greater understanding and acceptance of yourself, you naturally contribute to healthier, more loving interactions with others. Chapter 9. Cultivating leadership through shadow integration. As you continue to integrate your shadow, you unlock a powerful foundation for leadership. True leadership is not about authority or power over others, but about understanding oneself deeply and inspiring the same in others. This chapter explores how shadow work can enhance your leadership qualities and enable you to lead with integrity, wisdom, and compassion. Understanding the leader's shadow. Every leader has a shadow, comprising those parts of themselves that they prefer not to acknowledge or show in their professional life. These can include fears, insecurities, aggressive impulses, or even past failures. By engaging with these shadow aspects, you as a leader can prevent them from undermining your leadership and instead use them to enhance your understanding and empathy towards others. The role of authenticity in leadership. Authenticity is a critical element of effective leadership. It builds trust and respect among your team members and creates a culture where open communication and honesty are valued. Shadow work promotes authenticity by helping you to reconcile internal conflicts and present a genuine self to those you lead. This genuine approach in leadership encourages similar authenticity within your team, fostering a strong, cohesive unit. Empowering decision-making. Shadow work can profoundly impact your decision-making processes. By understanding your unconscious biases and emotional triggers, you can make more balanced and fair decisions. This awareness prevents personal prejudices from clouding your judgments and helps you consider the broader implications of your choices. Enhancing conflict resolution. Conflict in teams is often unavoidable, but how you handle these conflicts can define your leadership. Shadow work equips you with tools to handle disputes with greater emotional intelligence. Recognizing your own triggers and responses allows you to navigate conflicts calmly and effectively, setting a positive example for your team and leading to more constructive outcomes. Steps to leverage shadow work in leadership. Self-reflection. Regular self-reflection is vital. It helps identify leadership strengths and weaknesses and provides insights into areas needing improvement. Feedback. Actively seek feedback from peers and subordinates. This input can provide a mirror to your blind spots and encourage continuous growth. Mentorship. Engage in mentorship, both as a mentor and a mentee. These relationships can provide support and challenge you to grow in your leadership role. Continuous learning. Commit to lifelong learning about leadership theories and practices. This commitment ensures that you remain adaptive and informed. Leading with compassion. Shadow work fosters compassion by revealing that everyone has weaknesses and unexplored potential. As a leader, showing compassion to yourself and your team when mistakes happen encourages a supportive and resilient workplace. Compassion leads to greater loyalty and commitment from your team as they feel valued and understood. Inspiring others. A leader skilled in shadow work can inspire others to embark on their self-discovery journeys. By modeling personal growth and transparency, you inspire your team members to seek their self-improvement, enhancing both individual and team performance. Creating a vision driven by depth. Leaders who have engaged deeply with their shadow have the unique ability to create visions that resonate on a profound level with their teams. They understand not only the goals of the organization but also the personal aspirations of their team members. Integrating these insights allows you to craft a vision that aligns with both organizational objectives and personal growth, motivating your team to achieve extraordinary results. By embracing the lessons of shadow work, you can transform your leadership approach and foster an environment where honesty, growth, and resilience are at the heart of your team's culture. This transformative approach to leadership not only achieves remarkable outcomes but also nurtures the development of future leaders within your organization. Chapter 10. Achieving Personal Mastery Through Shadow Work. Personal mastery is a concept that extends beyond skills or accomplishments. It is about achieving a deep alignment between one's values, beliefs, and actions. Shadow work is a crucial element in this process as it helps you confront and integrate the parts of yourself that you have ignored or suppressed, leading to a more whole and authentic existence. Aligning values with actions. One of the most profound benefits of shadow work is the alignment it brings between your inner values and your outward actions. By acknowledging and integrating your shadow, you can act more consistently with your true values, even under pressure. This alignment reduces internal conflict and increases your sense of personal integrity and fulfillment. Increasing self-confidence. Through the process of shadow work, you gain insights into your hidden strengths and capabilities. Recognizing and embracing these can significantly boost your self-confidence. This newfound confidence is not rooted in arrogance but in a realistic assessment of your abilities and potential. It allows you to take on challenges with a clear understanding of both your strengths and limitations. Enhancing creativity. Shadow work can unlock a wellspring of creativity. The shadow often holds repressed ideas and emotions that, once acknowledged, can inspire new perspectives and innovative solutions. By integrating these aspects, you give yourself access to a broader range of thoughts and emotions, enriching your creative endeavors. Developing emotional intelligence. High emotional intelligence is a hallmark of personal mastery. Shadow work enhances your emotional intelligence by helping you understand and manage your emotions more effectively. This understanding not only aids in self-regulation but also improves your ability to empathize with others, a critical skill in both personal and professional relationships. Practices to support personal mastery. Continual self-assessment. Regularly evaluate your behaviors, decisions, and emotions to understand how they align with your goals and values. This ongoing assessment helps identify areas where the shadow might still be influencing you subconsciously. Goal setting. Set personal and professional goals based on your true desires, not what you think you should want or what others expect of you. This clarity comes from deeply understanding your shadow and aligning your objectives with your genuine self. Mindful practices. Engage in practices such as meditation, yoga, or Tai Chi that foster a heightened state of awareness. These practices help maintain a connection to your inner self and support ongoing integration of your shadow. Navigating setbacks with grace. Understanding your shadow allows you to navigate setbacks with grace and resilience. When you recognize that setbacks are part of the growth process, you can approach them with patience and a willingness to learn, rather than frustration or despair. Living with purpose. Shadow work clarifies your life's purpose by revealing and removing the barriers you have built against your true self. With these barriers removed, you can live more purposefully, pursuing goals that reflect your deepest values and aspirations. Sustaining growth. The pursuit of personal mastery is an ongoing process. Continually engaging with your shadow is essential to maintain and deepen this mastery. Each challenge and success provides new insights and opportunities for growth, ensuring that your journey towards personal mastery is both dynamic and fulfilling. By dedicating yourself to shadow work, you embark on a path that not only leads to personal excellence but also to a profound transformation that permeates every aspect of your life. This path is not easy, but it is incredibly rewarding, as it brings you closer to living your fullest, most authentic life. Chapter 11. Fostering spiritual growth through shadow work. Spiritual growth involves expanding beyond everyday existence to embrace a broader, more interconnected sense of life. Shadow work plays a crucial role in this expansion as it challenges you to delve into the deeper, often overlooked aspects of your being, promoting a profound sense of wholeness and connection with the universe. Integrating the shadow for spiritual wholeness. Spiritual growth is not about achieving perfection but embracing the entirety of your being, including those parts hidden in the shadow. This integration leads to spiritual wholeness where you are no longer fragmented by internal conflicts or denial. It allows you to experience life more fully and to respond to spiritual callings with openness and authenticity. The role of introspection in spiritual development. Introspection is vital in shadow work, providing the insights needed to understand and reconcile the darker aspects of your personality. By regularly engaging in introspective practices like meditation or deep contemplation, you allow yourself to explore the depths of your psyche, uncovering the spiritual lessons hidden within your shadow. Embracing vulnerability. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but in the realm of spiritual growth, it is a strength. Embracing your vulnerability by acknowledging your fears and insecurities allows you to transcend them. This transcendence opens you up to deeper spiritual experiences and connections, both with the self and with others, fostering a greater sense of compassion and empathy. Transmuting negative emotions. Shadow work involves facing and transmuting negative emotions. Rather than suppressing anger, jealousy, or fear, you learn to understand their origins and messages. This understanding can transform these emotions from sources of pain into catalysts for growth, deepening your spiritual understanding and empathy. Cultivating mindfulness and presence. Mindfulness and presence are essential in both shadow work and spiritual practices. They help you stay grounded in the moment, aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This awareness is crucial for recognizing when you are being influenced by your shadow and for choosing how to respond in ways that align with your spiritual path. Connecting with the collective unconscious. Carl Jung spoke of the collective unconscious, a level of unconscious shared among beings of the same species. Through shadow work, you tap into this collective unconscious, gaining access to universal symbols and archetypes that can guide your spiritual journey. This connection enhances your understanding of yourself and your place within the larger tapestry of existence. Practices to deepen spiritual connection. Rituals. Incorporate personal or traditional rituals into your routine to honor your spiritual journey and your shadow work. These can serve as reminders of your growth and as tools to foster further insight and integration. Journaling. Keep a spiritual journal to document your insights, dreams, and progress in shadow work. This can help you track your development and clarify your spiritual goals. Community engagement. Connect with others who are engaged in their spiritual and shadow work. These communities can provide support, insight, and a sense of belonging, which are invaluable for spiritual growth. Renewing commitment to growth. Your commitment to spiritual growth, renewed through ongoing shadow work, allows you to remain flexible and open to new insights and transformations. It ensures that your spiritual path is not static but a dynamic journey that continually evolves as you do. By integrating shadow work into your spiritual practice, you not only foster personal growth but also contribute to the collective elevation of consciousness. This holistic approach to spirituality, embracing all parts of the self, paves the way for a deeply fulfilling and enlightening existence, marked by profound peace and interconnectedness. Chapter 12. Achieving balance and harmony through shadow work. Achieving balance and harmony in life requires a deep understanding and integration of all parts of your being, including those often neglected aspects hidden within your shadow. This comprehensive integration is vital for living a life that is not only productive but also truly fulfilling. The interplay between light and shadow. Understanding that both light and shadow are essential components of your psyche is fundamental. Just as physical objects cannot exist without casting shadows, neither can our personalities be fully realized without acknowledging and integrating our darker parts. By accepting and working with your shadow, you can find a balance that embraces the full spectrum of your experiences and emotions, leading to a richer, more nuanced life. The importance of emotional balance. Emotional balance is about more than just feeling good. It's about managing a full range of emotions in a healthy way. Shadow work facilitates this by bringing awareness to the emotions we often try to suppress or deny, such as anger, sadness, or fear. Recognizing these emotions as valid and learning to express them appropriately helps prevent them from erupting in unhealthy ways. This balance is crucial for maintaining mental health and building resilient relationships. Cultivating mental clarity through integration. Integrating your shadow can lead to increased mental clarity. Often, mental fog and indecision stem from internal conflicts or unacknowledged parts of ourselves. By confronting and understanding these parts, you can reduce internal noise and make decisions with greater confidence and clarity. This clarity enhances your ability to focus and prioritize, improving both personal and professional effectiveness. Physical health and shadow work. There is a profound connection between our psychological state and physical health. Stress, anxiety, and unresolved emotions can lead to physical symptoms and disease. By engaging in shadow work, you reduce stress and inner turmoil, which can improve your overall physical well-being. Techniques that include body awareness and somatic practices can be particularly effective in linking shadow work with physical health improvements. Building resilience through whole self-integration. Resilience is not just the ability to bounce back from adversity but also the capacity to adapt and thrive. Integrating your shadow builds resilience by allowing you to face and transform challenges into growth opportunities. This transformation is supported by a deep-seated understanding of your motivations and fears, equipping you with the tools to navigate life's complexities with grace and determination. Sustaining harmonious relationships. By recognizing your own shadow traits, you can better understand and forgive similar traits in others, reducing conflict and deepening connections. This understanding fosters empathy and patience, qualities that are essential for maintaining healthy, long-lasting relationships. Furthermore, as you become more integrated and less reactive, your presence can become a calming and balancing force within your relationships. Practical steps for maintaining balance. Regular self-reflection. Engage in regular self-reflection to check in with both your feelings and your behaviors. Reflect on how well you are maintaining balance and what areas might need more attention. Mindfulness and meditation. These practices help maintain awareness of your inner state and can prevent the dominance of any one aspect of your personality. Seek external feedback. Regularly seek feedback from trusted friends or advisors to help you see blind spots and maintain perspective. Encouraging continuous growth. Finally, view balance as a dynamic state, not a static one. Life is constantly changing, and maintaining balance requires adapting to new circumstances and challenges. Continue to engage with your shadow, even as you grow and change. This ongoing engagement is key to living a fully realized and harmonious life. By embracing the comprehensive approach of shadow work, you not only enrich your personal life but also bring greater depth and authenticity to every interaction. This balance is not merely an achievement but a way of being that continuously evolves and enriches your life and the lives of those around you. Chapter 13. The Role of Creativity in Shadow Integration. Creativity is not just an outlet for artistic expression but a transformative tool that can play a pivotal role in shadow work. Engaging your creative energies allows you to explore and integrate the hidden aspects of your psyche in unique and profound ways. This chapter delves into how creativity can be harnessed to facilitate deeper self-awareness and promote significant personal transformation. Creativity as a bridge to the unconscious. Creativity acts as a bridge to the unconscious, providing a path to express thoughts and emotions that are not fully accessible through conventional communication. Techniques like art, writing, music, and dance can help manifest the abstract and often elusive elements of the shadow into tangible forms. This expression not only makes these elements more accessible but also more understandable, allowing you to confront and integrate them effectively. Using artistic expression to explore the shadow. Artistic expression offers a safe and controlled environment to explore complex emotions and hidden desires. For instance, painting or sculpting can be used to give shape to feelings of anger or sadness, converting them into something visible and external. This process not only helps to alleviate the intensity of these emotions but also promotes a better understanding of their origins and implications. Writing as a tool for shadow work. Writing is another powerful way to engage with your shadow. Journaling, in particular, can be an effective practice for dialoguing with different parts of yourself. Through writing, you can give voice to repressed thoughts and unacknowledged feelings, facilitating a deeper exploration of your inner world. Scripting dialogues between your conscious self and your shadow can reveal underlying conflicts and resolutions, aiding in the integration process. Drama and role-playing. Drama and role-playing allow you to embody different aspects of your personality, including those that are often hidden. This method can be particularly enlightening, as it enables you to physically and emotionally experience the perspectives and emotions of your shadow. By acting out these roles, you can gain insights into your behaviors and motivations, leading to a more comprehensive understanding of your true self. Music and emotional resonance. Music has a unique ability to resonate with the emotional body and can be a direct way to access and express shadow elements. Composing or performing music that reflects different emotional states can help bring these states to the surface. Listening to music that evokes certain emotions can also be therapeutic, providing a resonance that helps to release pent-up feelings and heal emotional wounds. Creative rituals for integration. Developing creative rituals can help maintain a consistent and structured approach to shadow work. These rituals might include daily writing exercises, weekly painting sessions, or regular meditative dances. The key is consistency and intention, creating a dedicated space and time to explore and integrate the shadow. Encouraging playfulness in exploration. Allowing playfulness in your creative expressions can significantly enhance the process of shadow integration. Playfulness invites spontaneity and reduces the pressure often associated with shadow work, making the exploration of deep and sometimes painful aspects of the self less daunting and more engaging. Creativity as a pathway to healing. Ultimately, creativity in shadow work is not just about exploration, it is also about healing. By engaging your creative faculties, you not only uncover and understand your shadow but also transform it from a source of pain to a source of strength. This creative transformation is integral to achieving true self-acceptance and living a more fulfilled and authentic life. By embracing creativity as a central component of shadow work, you enhance your ability to explore, understand, and integrate the most hidden parts of your being, leading to profound changes in how you view yourself and interact with the world. This creative journey enriches your life, providing new perspectives and deeper connections with yourself and others. Chapter 14. The Power of Rituals in Shadow Integration. Rituals hold a significant place in the practice of shadow work, serving as structured and symbolic acts that facilitate the exploration, acknowledgement, and integration of the shadow self. These rituals, whether daily, weekly, or occasional, help create a sacred space for inner work, enhancing the psychological and spiritual dimensions of the process. Establishing rituals for regular engagement. Setting up rituals around shadow work encourages regular engagement with the deeper aspects of the psyche. These can be as simple as a nightly journaling practice where you reflect on the day's emotions and experiences, or as elaborate as monthly retreats dedicated to self-discovery and healing. The key is to establish a consistent practice that provides regular touchpoints for reflection and growth. Using symbolism to enhance rituals. Symbols play a crucial role in rituals, acting as powerful conduits for subconscious thoughts and energies. For instance, using specific colors, items, or arrangements in a ritual can help invoke the qualities or emotions associated with them, making the intangible aspects of the shadow more accessible and manageable. This symbolic language can bridge the conscious and unconscious minds, making the ritual more effective. Nature as a ritual space. Engaging with nature can be a profound ritual for shadow work. Activities such as walking in a forest, sitting by a body of water, or simply being outdoors can facilitate a connection with the deeper self. Nature's inherent beauty and complexity can mirror the inner psychic landscape, providing insights and revelations that are essential for shadow integration. Physical movement as ritual. Physical movement, such as yoga, dance, or tai chi, can also be ritualized to support shadow work. These practices help release stored energy and bring to light the emotional and psychological patterns held within the body. The rhythm and flow of movement provide a meditative focus that can unearth hidden feelings and help integrate them into consciousness. Ceremonies for releasing and healing. Creating ceremonies to mark significant milestones in shadow work can be very impactful. These might include rituals for releasing old wounds, forgiving oneself or others, or celebrating newfound insights and integrations. Such ceremonies can provide closure to certain aspects of the shadow or open new paths for exploration and growth. Daily affirmations as ritualistic tools. Incorporating daily affirmations into your routine can be a form of ritual that reinforces positive self-perception and intentions for growth. Affirmations related to shadow work might focus on acceptance, healing, and integration, such as, "I embrace all parts of myself with love and understanding." The role of community in ritual practice. Participating in community rituals can amplify the power of individual practices. Sharing experiences and practices with others who are also engaged in shadow work can provide support, deepen understanding, and expand the range of perspectives and techniques available for personal development. Mindfulness and presence in rituals. Mindfulness is essential during any ritual. Being fully present for the ritual, attentive to each action, thought, and emotion as it arises, enriches the experience and enhances its impact. This presence turns the ritual into a powerful moment of connection with the self, facilitating deeper insights and transformations. Long-term commitment to ritual practices. Finally, the effectiveness of rituals in shadow work often depends on long-term commitment. While immediate insights and changes can be profound, the full integration of the shadow self is a gradual process that unfolds over time. Regularly revisiting and adapting rituals to meet evolving needs and understandings ensures that they remain relevant and effective as tools for personal and spiritual growth. Through these structured practices, rituals offer a transformative framework that supports the ongoing journey of becoming whole, helping individuals not only to confront their shadows but also to celebrate the full spectrum of their being. Chapter 15. Embracing your darkness to illuminate your light. The idea of embracing darkness might seem counterintuitive at first, but it is through this act that we reveal and illuminate our inner light. Your shadow holds the keys to hidden strengths, creativity, and deep-seated wisdom that can elevate every aspect of your life. True growth happens when you learn not to fight against your darkness but to welcome it as a teacher. Redefining darkness as potential. Darkness is not synonymous with negativity or evil. It represents the unknown, the unexplored, and the untapped. When you redefine darkness as potential rather than something to fear or reject, you empower yourself to approach it with curiosity and openness. This shift in perspective allows you to explore the parts of yourself that you have long suppressed, turning what once felt like burdens into sources of strength and inspiration. Facing fear with courage. One of the most challenging aspects of shadow work is confronting fear. These fears may be rooted in childhood experiences, societal conditioning, or personal insecurities. Embracing your darkness requires you to step into these fears, not to eradicate them but to understand them. Understanding your fears helps diminish their power over you, turning them into guides that show you where you need to grow the most. Transforming guilt and shame. Guilt and shame are often locked within the shadow, festering in silence and eroding self-esteem. To transform these feelings, begin by acknowledging them without judgment. Understand their origins, whether they stem from past mistakes, unmet expectations, or ingrained beliefs, and reframe them as lessons rather than indictments of your character. When you face guilt and shame head-on, you break their hold on you and open up to self-forgiveness and acceptance. Turning anger into empowerment. Anger, when ignored or repressed, can be destructive, but when explored, it becomes a powerful tool for transformation. Anger often signals boundaries that have been crossed or needs that have been unmet. By channeling anger constructively, you can transform it into assertiveness, clarity, and motivation. Use your anger as a catalyst to set healthy boundaries and pursue the changes necessary for your well-being. Accepting imperfection as part of growth. Perfectionism is often a manifestation of shadow aspects, driven by the fear of not being enough. Embracing your darkness involves accepting that imperfection is not only inevitable but essential for growth. When you acknowledge your flaws, you allow yourself to learn from them and move forward without being paralyzed by the fear of making mistakes. This acceptance fosters resilience and authentic self-confidence. Accessing hidden creativity. Creativity often flourishes when we tap into parts of ourselves that lie outside the boundaries of our comfort zone. The shadow holds emotions and ideas that, once explored, can inspire innovation and new perspectives. Engage in activities that push you to experiment and express your emotions freely, whether through art, writing, or other creative outlets. By doing so, you release the energy stored in your shadow and transform it into something constructive and meaningful. Fostering deeper relationships. Integrating your shadow allows you to show up more fully in your relationships. When you accept your own imperfections and vulnerabilities, you become more empathetic toward others and less prone to projecting your insecurities onto them. This awareness enables you to communicate openly, build trust, and deepen connections. It also helps you recognize when others are struggling with their own shadows, allowing you to offer compassion rather than judgment. Using self-reflection as a compass. Regular self-reflection is essential to embracing your darkness. Make time for introspection to observe how shadow aspects manifest in your daily life, whether through emotions, thoughts, or behaviors. This reflection acts as a compass, guiding you toward areas that need attention and integration. Simple practices like journaling or meditative contemplation can be powerful tools to maintain this awareness and growth. Celebrating your wholeness. When you integrate your shadow, you reach a deeper level of wholeness. This is not just about being good or positive, but about embracing the complexity of being human. Celebrate the fact that you are capable of navigating your darkness with grace and using it as a source of insight and power. This wholeness is what allows you to step fully into your light and share it with the world. Living with this depth and awareness enriches every aspect of life, infusing it with authenticity, passion, and strength. By fully embracing who you are, including the parts that once made you uncomfortable, you move toward a state of being where darkness and light coexist in harmony, propelling you to live a life of purpose, resilience, and fulfillment. Chapter 16. Mastering the Art of Shadow Integration. Mastering the art of shadow integration is about living in harmony with all aspects of yourself, acknowledging both the light and the dark without fear or judgment. This is the path to true freedom and self-empowerment, where you harness the full range of your abilities, emotions, and experiences to live an extraordinary life. Mastery doesn't mean the shadow disappears. It means you learn to dance with it, turning potential challenges into profound opportunities for growth. Living authentically. Living authentically means showing up as the whole, unapologetic version of yourself. It's the result of diligent shadow work where you've faced, understood, and integrated your hidden aspects. Authenticity empowers you to express your truth without the need for masks or pretense. When you accept yourself fully, others are drawn to that confidence and sincerity, creating a ripple effect that inspires those around you. Harnessing inner power. The process of shadow integration reveals a well of inner power that was previously inaccessible. This power stems from the acceptance and understanding of your vulnerabilities and strengths alike. Instead of allowing fear or insecurity to dictate your actions, you channel them into confidence, creativity, and resilience. Your shadow no longer sabotages you but becomes a source of energy that propels you forward. Cultivating inner peace. One of the most profound gifts of shadow integration is inner peace. When you no longer suppress or deny parts of yourself, internal conflict diminishes. You become more aligned with your true self, resulting in a sense of harmony that carries through every aspect of your life. This inner peace allows you to remain calm and centered, even amidst external chaos, and provides the mental and emotional stability needed to navigate challenges with grace. Developing wisdom. Wisdom is born from experience, and shadow work enriches your understanding of the human experience in profound ways. By facing your deepest fears, unresolved emotions, and forgotten dreams, you develop a deeper empathy for yourself and others. This empathy translates into wisdom that informs your decisions and interactions, enabling you to act with compassion, insight, and maturity. Becoming an inspiration. Mastering shadow integration doesn't just transform you, it has a powerful effect on those around you. When you live authentically, lead with empathy, and embrace both your strengths and weaknesses, you set an example for others. Your courage in facing your own darkness encourages those around you to confront theirs. By simply being yourself, you inspire others to pursue their own path of self-discovery and healing. Creating a legacy. True mastery of shadow work extends beyond personal growth. It creates a legacy of authenticity, resilience, and wisdom that can be passed down. Whether it's through your family, your community, or the work you contribute to the world, this legacy is built on the foundation of a fully integrated self. Your willingness to face your shadow not only transforms your life but also impacts those who come into contact with you, leaving a lasting imprint of courage and truth. Daily practices for lifelong integration. Regular check-ins. Maintain a habit of daily or weekly self-reflection. Observe your emotions, thoughts, and reactions without judgment and explore what they reveal about your shadow. Mindful breathing. Incorporate deep, mindful breathing into your day to keep yourself grounded and present. This helps you stay connected to your emotions and maintain awareness of your shadow's influence. Continued learning. Keep educating yourself about new ways to explore and integrate your shadow. Books, workshops, and conversations with others on a similar path can deepen your practice. Acts of gratitude. Show gratitude for both the light and dark aspects of your being. Celebrate the growth that has come from embracing all parts of yourself and honor the journey that brought you here. Reframing challenges as growth. Challenges will continue to arise, but with mastery in shadow integration, you'll approach them differently. Every challenge becomes an invitation to learn more about yourself, to deepen your self-awareness, and to practice new levels of compassion and resilience. You'll see obstacles not as threats, but as opportunities for deeper integration and growth. Empowering your future. As you move forward, know that shadow work is not a destination but a lifelong practice. Each day offers a new opportunity to refine your understanding, grow in strength, and act with integrity. This commitment to continuous self-exploration keeps you evolving and ensures that you are living a life that is true to your fullest potential. Stepping into the world as a person who has embraced their shadow means moving forward with unwavering confidence, unshakable peace, and boundless empathy. This is how you become not just a better version of yourself, but a beacon for others, a source of light that radiates from the deep understanding of your own darkness.